for years, I was pulling accurate medical information out of thin air about my patients, and I genuinely thought I was just good at my job. So I was a registered acupuncturist. I practiced traditional Chinese medicine. I passed all my board exams. I had a practice that I ran for years. And I would literally be sitting across from somebody doing an intake and I'd get a hit. So it would be something about their body and it didn't I had no clinical root to it. So it was not nothing that they told me. It wasn't on the form, nothing that they'd said. And I would file it under instinct that I was doing a good job, right? I was a good student. I'd studied hard because I'd spent a lot of time in my academic brain, right? Writing exams. I didn't have a category for the other thing. And by the end of this, I'm going to tell you why it showed up like that and why you've almost certainly had it happen and called it something else too. So here's what was going on at the same time. My physical body was totally breaking down. I started having the neurological stuff. I went to every single doctor. They ran every single test. Nothing showed up. So I did what most of you are doing right now. I carried on. I took all my vitamins, many, many vitamins, and I lived with the symptoms because when nobody can give a name to it, there's nothing specific that you can treat. So, two things happening in the same body at the same time. And I connected neither one to each other. And it wasn't until the mediumship world opened up and I started studying actually with a mentor and they started really explaining, how what I was experiencing and the concept of the spirit world and how they kind of made sense with each other. And Spirit's just saying to me right now that part of the mechanism is the part that nobody ever gives you. So here it is. It's the capacity. So a signal coming through equipment that was never built to carry it, the body will register that as a problem because from the body side of it's literally a problem. There's way too much stuff coming in with no infrastructure underneath it. And that's why it doesn't announce itself as a gift. It feels like a bit of a curse, right? It kind of feels like something really wrong is going on with you, which means that the strange stage isn't evidence that you're actually broken. It's evidence that something is arriving faster than your system was ever built to hold. And you probably already have your own evidence and you filed it under coincidence, or it's just, I had a gut feeling about things, or knowing something about somebody that you had no way of knowing. Now, don't dismiss that. Go back and look at that stuff again, because that's the beginning of the evidence of where you need support yourself.